Welcome back, everybody, to Gamer Pass, where we're on our second episode 4 of Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm the Funslinger.
I'm Oshwatan.
I'm gone.
And I'm Drimus back.
Let's get into that footage.
I'm so sorry. No, I'm not.
You just need more hair to really fling it over.
I ain't got enough hair.
Yeah.
Although I do have the
same.
most hair of the four of us, so that's something.
Is it because you have a full head of hair and a beard?
Yes.
That's true.
Huh.
I'm the only one here who can grow both.
But how's your chest hair?
Not as impressive as yours. Okay,
All right,
anyway.
cue the footage. Without further ado.
Without further ado. So again, I have this edited down to where it kind of skips around the days to where nothing important really happens.
But the faker's here.
But we don't know that yet. Well, I don't know that yet.
Yeah, his story gets dark real quick.
No,
But
there
yeah,
were lights.
I'm introduced to Cuculus
Oculus.
proper.
He has a chair.
And again, I know you guys have already seen this, although the viewers have not. But yeah, I unlock this new faker line. So what did you guys do before actually diving into the dungeon proper?
I spent
I don't remember.
I think I did another quest. So I know we stopped last time a little bit after we got that first set of quests. So
Mm-hmm.
I just finished what I was doing out there, and then I went through and beat up some bosses.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I did some followers, and then I did this big loop on the map where I had, I don't know, like 5 or 6 different quests, and I just left town and I didn't return for like a week pretty much.
Hmm.
And yeah, got a lot of stuff done. Yep.
Gave a guy a nice cup after I already had it. He gave me the quest. I'm trying to find this chalice of
Oh yeah.
champions or something. I went, oh,
Mhm.
this thing? Here you go.
Yeah, I also
Did my-
did a lot of questing, including that one. So
Oh, chalice of legend. Just in my bag.
yeah, actually, most of what I did in terms of extra stuff was the X was just
Followers and
questing. I didn't do a lot of the followers, a little bit, but
I did. Once I got through the airship, I did like 2 weeks of just social stats and social stats and followers.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. This playthrough was my first time seeing this. Somehow I missed
Oh,
it on my
interesting.
first playthrough, so
Okay, yeah, this is another one of the areas where you can,
Take a
well,
pretty
where
picture.
yeah, Nuris will make a drawing and for you to give to Maria. I have not given it to her yet, but I came to a couple dungeons and there were a couple funny moments.
The Minotaur's gonna get you.
No, he's not.
He go try his best.
He is
Okay,
trying.
Okay, now this is where you get the gunner and just blast him a bunch of times.
Yeah, that's true.
I have not used the gunner on the captain at all.
Yeah, I haven't used it. Period.
It's my at this point second most used on
Oh,
him.
interesting.
But
Okay.
right now right now I have Stroll as my gunner.
Gotcha.
I think I'm waiting to use it on a Heismay because it's what you need to upgrade his. I think it was him.
His
Yeah, you need
team with
you need gunner for Heismay. You need general for old Stroll.
okay.
Yeah. I like how we just kind of walk in, all 4 running together, looking kind of suspicious, and
No,
Yeah,
we're allowed. Why don't we have uniforms?
all right.
Yeah, like we don't fit in, but we're
Like-
just running around like we own the place. It's almost like we're the protagonist of a video game.
Almost like we're up to something.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do make it into the airship, and like we just said, we just stroll on in with Stroll and Hulkenberg and Heismay and Gallica.
And the captain.
But they don't let us into the back room where we need to go, so we have to figure out a way.
And that way ends up being get them plastered.
Let's get them a little drunk.
Yeah.
Which I think would work on most anyone.
Except probably you.
Except probably me.
Unless it's milk.
Unless it's chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk will do it.
Yeah, not a whole lot to really talk about right here. But yeah, Stroll goes up and he's like, "Hey, you guys want to have a drink or two?"
Show me the ropes. Let's have a drink.
You want some drink?
Oh, one won't be bad.
Yeah, just one.
Famous last words.
And I like how they both decide, yeah, let's not take turns watching the door or having a drink. Let's just both abandon our
go.
post.
Yeah, they're terrible guards.
He
You
just
go,
needed to use the
Hulkenberg.
restroom.
Also, I wanted Heismay to do the
Sneaking.
sneaking, but I'm like, okay, they
Yes,
want me to
I'll
do it.
go. I'm
Fine.
the protagonist.
So
then it turns into Metal Gear for a little bit.
that's exactly what I was
Gear.
thinking.
It's really cool. I like how it's not just the same kind of gameplay the whole time.
Mhm.
Now we got
Yeah.
a little sneaky top-down section. It kind of changes things up, so it's not just the same dungeon crawl,
Right.
boring.
Sure. I appreciate the gameplay change. I don't feel like the top down was absolutely necessary. I feel like we could have figured out another. I just don't love a huge change in perspective in games for the most part, but I do appreciate the change up of the gameplay and it being actually fun instead of running towards the camera.
Don't like
I
the bridge?
I
don't.
decided that I was going to just kill everybody. So I got caught by every single person in every room. I just ran in front of them like, hey.
Are you
But-
done?
Oh, I didn't.
But Gunslinger,
Figure.
this is a sneaking mission.
Yeah, I did that my first playthrough. I did the sneaky, didn't get caught.
I didn't know you could fight them all, because I think I snuck past all of them.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could fight any of them. I figured it would set up an alarm and you had to start over from the beginning.
Right. And Xanth.
And Xanth. So Xanth
That's
is
the-
the fella who so kindly introduced himself last time, clad in armor.
Mhm.
This fella.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool helmet.
Yeah. I've seen
But not-
cooler.
Yeah, not the coolest one that we're gonna see.
I think we saw him in the background last time too. The Mr. Helmet Man I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the exhibition of the brave.
The walking chess piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Darn right we are.
turns out these fights are time sensitive.
Timed?
Or you have 3 turns to take out the mini boss. Did you guys have any? I'm sure Funslinger did not, but did you guys have any issues?
This
Taking them
fight,
out?
not so much.
Not
Okay.
really, no.
My first playthrough, I know I struggled. I didn't lose until the very last one of these.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that was quite the turnaround you did there. Just came in and started blasting.
Yeah.
I don't show the whole fight.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. I just saw you drop defense and
Bonk.
one turn. I win.
I think I still defeated him on the same turn. Maybe not. I don't
I think
remember.
it took me 2 turns, but he missed the first one, so it really didn't
Yeah.
matter.
I think the only debuffing skill I've used up to this point is still the one that just removes the repel. And that's it.
I don't.
I'm a big fan of the ones that decrease their hit and accuracy, all
Mhm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Because with Heismay on the team,
His,
they're gonna miss Heismay.
Oh
Yeah.
He two-faced.
I think I saw a meme of that with the highs maybe, and I think a certain. I don't know. I'll just send it. Train of thought just left the station.
Gone.
So which path did you guys take? Because there are a couple options.
I did the
Here.
Hulkenberg side.
Also the right side, the stroll side.
I did the left side, Hulkenberg side this time.
Okay. Yeah, I did the Heismay side. So
I found the boss on the right side to be more difficult.
oh really? Okay.
But then again, going through this playthrough, stuff was a little bit easier. But it seemed like the
Sure.
restrictions were easier to get by.
Yeah, the fight at this end, I didn't really have much issue with either.
Same with the other end on my spot.
Gotcha. I only went this way because Heismay is still my favorite character at this point. So
Heismay is fun.
I went Hulkenberg side first because I thought we were going to be able to battle. We would loop around and then we'd battle the other one.
could you maybe go back and do the other one?
I doubt.
I don't know.
After a certain point, I doubt it
Okay,
because things happen.
sure. I assume the layout's similar enough.
Yeah, it looked like
Pretty well identical and the same basic like. Does
just mirrored. It looked like.
yeah, and
Yeah.
does she cause a distraction like Heismay does to get them walking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, she knocked some crates over.
gotcha.
I like on my side her confident just strut away instead of teleport.
Hmm.
Like she just struts and goes on guard and hits the cargo. Cargo was really ready to fight back.
That sounds about right. And just as a reminder, we are just trying to find a route through his Skyrunner to
Yeah.
get to his.
keys.
Yeah.
Want his room.
That way, when we get to the soiree, we're able to get there easily. So
Now
Yeah.
his helmet. That's a helmet.
it is a helmet.
He could hold so much stuff on top of that.
You really could, as long as it's not round, because it's
He'll roll off.
Yeah, for sure.
It depends on his balance.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is another one, another 3-turn. I assume the one at the other
Yeah.
side was also the 3-turn
Yeah.
limit.
I think they were all 3-turn.
Yeah.
I do wonder how this ship even runs correctly when half of their people are like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him anything because I'm scared." All of our sensitive keys that get through everything. Yeah, you can hold on to those. It's all good.
When you rule by just strength, I mean, your people are scared of you. I mean,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to tell your boss. If your boss was going to kill you, you wouldn't want to tell your boss, like, hey, these people beat me up and I gave them my key.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want them to find out that I let them have a key to all the doors. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. Just keep everything under lock and key.
He might, like,
Ah!
oh no. Like he'll maim me for losing. He'll murder me for giving away the key to his bedroom.
I think he'll murder you for both. He doesn't have place for weakness in his army of people.
Which is why we're here, because we have no weakness. We are strong boys. and
That's
girls.
why
Yes,
Stroll-
Stroll. Oh, okay, he's fine. He
Yeah,
caught
he's
on.
fine. I don't know what
Truly
you're
said,
talking
he's
about.
standing up.
To be fair, the only reason he took damage is because I have him as the brawler.
That was some good comedic timing.
Thank you.
So what do you
Um,
think of the brawler now that you're?
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
He's really strong. I like everything I've used so far, and I have even used the merchant a little bit. I don't like losing money, but I do like how how it works.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've been using, my protagonist has the next rank of Brawler. He's been using
The
that.
pugilist.
Yeah, because I've just been dumping all my
Bump.
increases into strength, and my strength is like 58, I think, right now.
very nice.
So,
Dog.
yeah, it's...
A strong boy.
Yeah.
Despite his frame, he's got some muscles.
And I've been switching between that and the, last rank of the healer archetype.
Mm.
Okay. I've been using cleric
Mhm.
some, but I've not gotten farther than that. So in this room, we're meant to
Looking
take a little look-see and be like, hey, we need to find a way around. I found
How
the
does he
way around
see?
first, but
Yeah.
He's
I
a
imagine-
short boy.
I imagine Galaga had to give him uppies.
Oh yes, of course.
For sure.
Let's get sneaky.
And this really pulled me out of it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Take every option and be like, oh, those are all bad ideas.
Well,
Yeah.
there's that, but also the distractions that we use to get all of them out. Like
Oh,
everybody left.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like I buy it. So it pulled me out a little bit. And also, like
Oldenburg food.
Mm.
they don't know these voices. Why? Like it doesn't sound like one of their officers or anything, right? So, I mean, maybe Heisme.
I mean, they have a lot of different people in their army,
I
so...
guess. I still didn't buy that they all left.
Hey,
This fellow though,
he is a true Swiftie.
He really is.
he
Yeah.
is the gunslinger.
Can't blame him. I'm in love with her. Pick I'm in love with her. Yes!
Hold your horses, mate.
Oh, so you're that,
You're that
kind of
kind
fan.
That's where it comes from.
I imagine this guy probably hates the Chiefs. Yeah, we were just gonna easily get the key from him, and then
He just
this
comes in.
flubber, yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
"Hey, what are you doing?"
So I was playing this boss fight a little late in the evening, so I ended up falling asleep while playing. I
Oh,
just woke
no.
up like, why am I in a boss fight? Who are you? What am I doing? And then I lost.
How did I get here?
That is unfortunate.
So I was in the engine room, then I... Huh? Oh, hi.
Yeah, and this is another. This one really intimidated me because I'm like 2 people
Two?
now in 3 turns. But I still didn't have any issue with them. I didn't fall asleep, so I survived.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys go to the information broker and
Oh, I do that
buy
every
the...
time.
Yeah,
I always do, but I don't think I use most of it.
So I
Yeah.
had thunder and spear attacks at the ready.
I had like 1 thunder attack and 1 spear attack ready, but that's all I really needed because Heisme is also really strong.
Yeah.
And like they're all really strong. They were doing almost equal damage with their regular attacks for me. So
All right, now we go to Luis's room, right?
we do, and it kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
It will not let you save before entering.
Right?
I didn't appreciate that. Like I don't see a point in restricting you from saving. I know it's like all cutscenes from here for a while, but
Basilio, my boy.
Basilio.
I love him.
he is growing on me. He's actually
He is such a golden retriever. I want him in the crew.
he is giving me next crew member vibes as well. I don't know. I don't have a good reason to think that, but those are the
Because
vibes.
he's
I'm-
nice.
But also, I don't think I would like that because
I don't
And
think
we
we
don't-
will, because we have Catherine for that. If we're gonna have one from each race.
Well, she's not. Well,
She's
if
not
she
part
was
of the
part of the party,
crew.
she would have been.
She's gonna be. Like, we're pretty sure.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be.
Not at this point, no.
I had a
'Cause we-
fight where I had a fight with her, and she was talking about how she wasn't really feeling it anymore. So I feel like she's gonna drop out eventually.
Yeah, like she definitely is dropping out. That is a conversation I had, and we'll see
Mhm.
that when I get to that because I did record it. But we've already unlocked her archetype, and she didn't join then, and we already have her higher in rank, like rank 4 or 5 at this point. So usually if
Yeah.
they join us, they're still rank 1, and that's when we unlock their archetype. Anyway, we do find out the path, and then there's more free time. And so I go on a quest, and I find Lena,
That's nice.
Yay.
and I make her drop out of the race.
How rude.
Well, it wasn't really me. It was more so, you'll see in a second, it's Nuris who is like, hey, if you need someone to fund you, I'll fund you. Because her whole thing is she wants to build
Wants to build boats.
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 For
Fair.
her workshop. So
Killer.
and Nurse is like, yeah, just drop out and I'll give you money. She's like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
well.
And I also found another
Irene.
gauntlet runner along the way, which was what
Our
we alluded to
BFF.
earlier. Katharina.
Same strategy as before. Light her butt on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
I couldn't remember her weakness, and it doesn't show again, so I'm like, ah.
If it wasn't. Does she share the same weaknesses as the brawler archetype?
I don't know.
Maybe.
That
All,
makes
all I
sense. I
know is
never
that
actually
she's
looked.
She don't like fire.
rare. Pretty much she's weak to everything. She's so weak.
Yeah, she's not super strong.
She lost
But
again. Hell,
She
that's
lost
awesome.
again.
I gotta wonder how like these people are keeping track. Like, they know where she is and able to keep like on pace with gauntlet runners with their little wagons.
Well, Batlin's keeping everybody informed, of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean, they don't skip leg day though. They
Yeah, that doesn't
swear.
really explain how they're keeping up with us, but they're doing great.
Yeah, no, it's really impressive.
You just don't see them. They're actually on her runner, just on the back.
Yeah, it's
Just
like
wait for her to stop.
being
I
towed.
believe that actually.
They're being towed.
It's like a rope, like attached to a skateboard, but it says attached to a wagon.
Yep. They're just holding on to the tail light.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the point where Katharina says she's stepping down.
Yeah, I don't want
So,
to do this no mo.
Another,
She's gonna keep going at it, but
well, yeah. I never did take the other route. I know I saw another gauntlet runner on the other route. Did you guys?
I started.
So yeah, we get her up to rank 4. She's half. The final rank is what, rank 8, according to the
yeah.
pie
Yeah.
pieces. So there's no way she's gonna join us.
I
halfway
mean-
through. I don't see that happening.
Unless it's like an optional.
Yeah.
I guess.
What were we talking about before?
Yeah. Sorry guys, there are a few cuts. We're having some technical difficulties on our end.
Look at
but
that guy go.
I it was just another funny moment in the Forsaken Tower. So, and then this
Yeah.
guy. Okay, I'm gonna pause here because
Yeah, he's gonna die.
I don't
He's dead.
appreciate him. He's
Is that a big horn in your pocket, or are you just excited to go to
no,
my
you're
aid?
saying things. So that's all.
Oh,
I
Okay.
also did the Forsaken Tower in my journey. I remember my first playthrough, I did have some issues with it, but
At a certain
it
point,
was
I
definitely
just ran
challenging,
through it and
but-
opened the doors to get past the enemies.
I just let everything explode.
Yeah.
They go
I
boom, boom,
I
boom.
killed everything because I wanted the experience. So. But it is It is
the
the
night
day
of the soiree.
of the soiree. So, and look at all these big names we see,
What's his name?
that guy and
What's your name?
And that guy.
that guy.
I want to know his story.
I just hope boorish young man shows up.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he will.
All right, there's
Fidelio.
Fidelio and
What a little hater. I love it too.
I mean, he's been pretty correct though. Like he kind of knows what we're doing.
He knows
Yeah.
the plot. He has the plot in his hand.
Everyone else is either pretending they don't or they actually don't.
I still think Luis is very aware of.
Oh, Luis knows
What's
our
going
bullshit.
on.
He knows
So,
what we're doing.
I mean, Fidelio is also very aware. Clearly, I think most everyone else is kind of in the dark, for the most part, because they're not intelligent.
Thank you for inviting us. But that conversation we just had with the boys, were they just saying that Juno was? Is that where they were saying Juno was sick and wasn't here?
Yeah.
Yeah, her throat was. Sore.
She had a sore throat and was unable to attend.
Yeah.
And look, worst young man.
Poor Shugman.
And we leave immediately.
Yeah, let's go.
I figured we'd stay for a little bit. So
I love
no.
this head. I love that line Heisman had though. Brought a human head smaller than his own.
yeah, that's pretty good.
That Heisman with the burns.
Again, another reason he's my favorite character. All right, so we have made it to back to where we were, but increased security. We kind of glossed over that before, but they were like, yeah, let's increase the security. And by increased security, I mean let's have one guard in front of the room and then immediately drag him away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She entered the bridge.
So that was easy. But the key's not working. Oh no.
He locked the door.
And then Stroll.
He just strolls over and starts talking some smack.
Like, I don't think this was necessarily the right move, but
Top of the squad saying, yo, you destroyed my village. What the heck, man?
why did you do? Yeah.
Why? Why don't be in action, man?
I don't think it's necessarily a bad move because, I mean, they might claim to they're claiming to fight for Luis, but Luis still knows like, hey, these people are a little shifty. So
Sure.
if you're open and honest to him, then he'll be more likely to trust you in the long run.
There is that. What I was getting is we're not around, but the whole other group is right there.
Yeah.
Is that not going to
yeah.
be suspicious that we're not? Because he's clearly going to notice. Like it just, and he either doesn't notice or pretends he doesn't notice, and it doesn't feel correct.
Our captain is just going out taking a dump right now. It's fine.
I guess everyone needs to poop.
He's too
Yeah.
cool for the party.
But no, I do agree with you on the other front, though. Like, clearly, there's something off about us wanting to join him, and this could be it. But Gladell is, like...
Why isn't here?
He gone. What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of gone,
We're flying.
like a jet plane.
And here comes the best part of the whole game.
Oh, I'm sure Dramastack's gonna love it.
Oh yeah.
Dramastack has opinions.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did not like this.
I loved it.
I thought it was
play
pretty
some.
sick.
Right? I want to play some Tony Hawk after this.
Like
could- I
if
could
you were
play.
slightly off, it ruined it. And I was like, I was there. Like I was right there. What do you mean that didn't work?
I first tried this shenanigans.
I definitely did not first try it.
Yeah, I misunderstood something about following the lights, but I still even tried to do that regardless. But I still died twice. So
Yeah.
Guys, just ain't sick on your skateboards as I am, or your
That's-
swordboards.
That's true. Because in real life, you were truly the next Tony Hawk, as well.
Oh yes,
Probably.
definitely. I got no balance.
But I mean, I think conceptually it's cool, but I just don't.
Nice that they
Also-
brought a game mechanic for the sword. Like, gave us an excuse, not
Sure.
just quick movement.
Getting around
Yeah.
town. Yeah, no, I can appreciate that. It's just, I feel like it doesn't move how I wanted it to.
I did the same exact thing, and I thought it was just so funny. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go surf across this. I'm so cool," and then instantly,
Yeah.
fantasy is dead. Like, what a way to go!
It's how I want to go.
Yeah, like,
look
and
how
it has some
cool it
cool shots
was.
in front of the moon. Like, it has some cool potential. I just don't feel like it steers
Wow.
the way it should. It feels very not. It doesn't feel good to me.
Anyone want to play some Superman 64 when we're done
No,
here?
no, I do not.
Next game,
Yeah.
Nope, shutting that down right now.
unless if the viewers, request it. I mean,
I might still
mean,
shut it down anyway.
I'm viewing right now. And I request
Anyway, we made it to Luis's
private quarters.
private quarters, and we're just looking everywhere for the formula.
Good thing there's only these few spots to look at.
Yeah, it couldn't be anywhere else. So
No, it could have been like right next to that last spot, just like to the left.
To the left, to the left.
I decided to check out this door. It's just a door.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there's nothing or
Nothing
no one
in-
in there.
That's the water closet. It's a map.
Oh,
That
look.
one, after we saw everything.
One final green lightning bug.
It's the
he
same
has
book.
the same book as us.
What does it mean?
Whoa.
It means he likes good literature, likes good fiction.
He likes illegal fiction.
Oh,
fine.
it's the Krabby
He's-
Patty formula.
He's super rich and counter something.
That's
He can do what he
true.
wants.
All right,
Oh,
Lady
but-
Juna.
And Juna,
Yeah, this
um,
this gets
gets-
spicier than I expected.
it gets steamy. I was clutching my pearls.
I don't think.
Oh
that-
yeah, sore throat.
Uh,
That you lost your voice?
Yeah, what happened to her sore throat? I think she might be a liar.
And a scoundrel, geesh. But
whoa.
Wow.
she wants some of our captain.
I want to make a Rule 34 joke, but I'm not sure how much YouTube would love that.
So,
You know, this
We-
inspired a lot of people.
Probably.
but yeah, she's like we're like, yeah, we're after the same thing, and then Gallica says her
I'm
name.
Gallica.
She recognizes that name. So how would she?
And Glaudel somehow made it before his ship started flying.
He rode on his dog. His dog jumped real high.
Oh, okay. He
Yeah.
also has a sword.
Dog.
Maybe. Or he rode his dog like the sword.
There you
Yes.
go.
He was standing
Yeah.
on the dog.
Yes. Exactly. Ha.
She was real confident there. I don't think it's gonna go as well as she wants it to.
I believe in her.
What if she assumed wrong? Like, there's there only one Gallica in the world?
Yes.
Probably.
It's not a very common name.
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh. And I do like how it kept going back and forth between the soiree and the ship. I tell
He's
the-
letting us know. He thinks there is a traitor in our midst.
an imposter among us.
After before saying he's going to join the race.
I bet you it was
Yeah.
that old UG guy.
Oh, yep. I don't trust the cut of his jib.
You know, Luis actually makes a really fair point. Like, the king
This is
didn't,
ran by the church.
the king didn't say we had to play a game to
Yeah,
like. The king said whoever the people want. It doesn't matter what the game decides.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
he's entering the competition, but he really doesn't have to
Right.
because he's still like number 2
2.
on the rock. So
I am wondering who told him there's a rat amongst them, because
He probably just knows.
I mean, Fidelio probably has been saying things in his ear, but also Luis is a smart man. So
yeah.
Hey, we're drunk. Yeah, I didn't hear you say anything. But they got stopped trying to break out.
hmm
The rat's behind it. Fidelio's trying to remember about Zorbo.
Old Zorbo. Wumbo, if you will.
And
Ooh.
Fidelio's like, those guys who do Magic Mountain, I wonder if they're the rats. You know, these new people who we
Nah.
just invited?
And
No,
now all
it
this
couldn't
stuff is
be.
going wrong. Nah, they can't.
Nah.
be real.
No,
Probably
too
not.
easy. But it was one of those drunkards from earlier.
All right, and we head after Juna and Gladell.
We had to escape first.
Let's get off here before we come back on here to save her.
Yep.
So Gladell decides he's not on our side. He's not on Luis's side. He's on his own side after his own agenda,
Yeah, pretty much.
and he has a really edgy dog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very spiky.
At least he
He's
admits
not
that he's
strong.
not strong.
He's got to be crafty.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like
So-
a nice dog, though.
I like
pet
that
that
they call him out. They're like, no, that's actually a pretty neat ability you got there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Throw him some bone before taking the bone back away.
Oh, Hector.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And I don't love moments like these in games. I feel like this could have been integrated into a cutscene. Like, don't throw me into the battle and not let me do anything. Like, just make it part of the cutscene.
I
So
don't know. I understand where you're coming from, but to me, it kind of built suspense. It's like, oh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna
feel
do
that
this?
happen.
Like, unless they, within the battle, decided to, like, play this out and let us do something. Like, I don't want them to start the battle, in the battle,
Oh,
then,
then keep cutting in
like-
the middle of it.
yeah, I'd rather just let it play out.
Like-
But I can see it building suspense, but I'm just not a fan of it personally.
So how did this guy get so high in the rankings that he gets the fancy chains?
Yes.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, that's
People
true.
supported him.
I mean, since he was an agent of Luis, people just supported him.
Right. Like, Luis is, like, anyone under Luis is going to get a lot of people following them regardless, right? Since he's already so high up.
Yeah,
Anyone who supports him they're gonna have supporters.
true, but I figured he was still pretty low on that support totem pole.
Well, he's
But-
low enough.
More
So
importantly,
with
we
this,
get very well a Lodestar.
Drimus Pack's second prediction comes true.
I really like this form and this outfit for her. Like, she looks really, really cool, I think.
Hair's a bit silly much, but other than that,
I love it. I think it's fantastic. But maybe that's just me.
I like the fan.
That's what tracks.
It's a huge fan. Not underestimate.
I like the design of her archetype with the exception of the big ass shoulders.
Yeah.
Everyone's had big ass shoulders this whole
Yeah,
time.
I don't love big ass shoulders.
I love the shoulder pads. We should bring those back.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
So I was making the assumption at this point that were able to fight him because he accidentally set himself up for a duel.
I figured they go that route too.
Yeah. Also, it explains right there. We've been collecting various masks lately, and it does
Yeah.
explain, hey, those are for
Somebody.
Juna. So
Yeah.
because I'd noticed that we'd been getting them, and I had never looked into it, and I'm like, what are these all about?
I'm assuming they're also for us if we unlock that.
Sure, they're for
Yeah.
the
Just for the mass dancer
yeah,
archetype.
This boss fight here.
was so easy.
Yeah.
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 Like you didn't even have to attack Hector. And why
Oh.
attack the dog? Why attack
Because-
the dog? Dog's innocent in all this.
Oh.
But
I
he's-
believe him. He will not
Yep.
attack us if we let him go.
Right.
Exactly.
He's a
What a
stand-up
trustworthy
fella.
guy.
Yeah.
Oh no, he
Oh.
lied.
Wrong? Oh.
But
This confused me somewhat.
turns out
Okay.
we're the important ones.
Oh.
That's what this part is weird to me. When Grius died, he actually got stabbed whenever he was chained up. The
Right.
chains didn't kill him.
Well, I mean, maybe if it would have played out longer, the chains would have killed him.
Probably.
That and
Yeah.
on Godel, the chains suffocated him around his neck. The chains were never around Grius's neck.
Maybe it's a thing where the chains knew Grace was gonna die regardless, and then
Yeah.
like the chains probably knew something like we are not gonna do it, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
Or just story purposes, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean either way, he's dead, and that's fine with me.
That's
And
yeah,
he
that's
was the
fine.
rat all along.
Oh yeah. Yep. We convinced him. I like that line for a second. To the right with Blood Elf.
Mm-hmm.
Because Juna's like, huh? Oh. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, it was him.
Which makes me
and my
wonder.
throat feels better too.
Yep, I had a logent.
Hmm.
Which makes me wonder if Basilio's really dumb or just fed her the right information in the
Yeah.
best way possible.
Or a little bit of both.
Either way, he's a good golden retriever boy. I love him.
I feel like Fidelio just does not trust us, though.
I don't think he
hate-
should.
he-
I don't
I
think
mean,
he
he's
should.
not wrong.
He's the only one who's actually like aggressive, being like, "Hey guys, a little sketchy over here."
That or he's just a hater.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, but say both.
I think he's
He's
jealous
just-
that Juna likes us.
He's just very short with
Really?
everyone.
Yeah.
It's true.
Short man syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it turns out
And
we are
we're on
now
the
rank
rock.
20. Yep, we're fancyly on the rock.
Which puts us in the top 20 candidates.
Okay, that's cool.
And that's important, right?
Yeah.
All right. We are officially all the way in with him.
Rock on. And then she's just like, hey, can I be your chauffeur? Can they be my chauffeur?
How
Moved-
convenient. Since
Moved on real quick. Oh, this guy just died. Can I have
Well,
this guy
Bye!
instead?
she needs a chauffeur, so it wasn't it for him.
Elio is piecing things together.
I mean,
Yeah, he's probably wrong.
Basilio's just like, yeah.
We didn't mention you at all.
Oh yeah. I mean, probably not enough time. We kind of walked out and you just kind of followed us.
Right.
I did like what they did here because I forgot about the other agent thing. It'd been so
Right.
long.
I mean,
Yeah, it was a nice little recap. So yeah, Grius was trying to kill the caster. She was after the formula. That's where their strengths lied, and they Grius obviously failed.
Mhm.
And well, not in this. I'm just like he did,
yeah.
not from a lack of trying, but he was a failure in the end. And Juna was after the formula, which she did.
Yeah.
get.
Oh.
She asked if you was strong armed. She was like, nah, I jumped in. It sounded like a fun time.
Yeah. I mean, just for the lols, really.
I'm in it for the bit. This is gonna be great.
She is not you.
Probably a good thing. No one would want to be me.
I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like
Just
you.
like you.
And she calls us captain.
Let's
Yeah.
go. She haven't joined our follower thing though.
Well,
Not yet.
gives us a minute.
Yeah, I mean
She
she
probably
does,
will be
right,
tomorrow.
so-
I'm sure.
And then we increase
Get to rank 5.
Gallica to rank 5.
But before that, we gotta find somebody who can read anything else.
Yeah, who can
Read
tell us
Braille.
what the formula actually says.
Read Braille? I can do that. I had the Gen 3, Pokemon Gen 3,
Dude, same.
the hand guide.
And Juno says my sister Rella can actually figure it out. So,
Yeah, let's go.
but she's all the way in
Oh yeah.
Capital, the Royal Capital.
in the capital. So
How are we gonna get there?
Oh, if only there was a fancy teleportation we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So we do introduce her to the teleporter, and she is mind blown.
Dude,
She is pretty jazzed. Wow!
you did it. You did it. You did it. Hooray.
Hooray! Then she's discovered.
Yeah, that would be really hard to explain away.
Right.
Okay.
It's hard to explain if you're seen. So why don't you go on ahead first and get seen by everybody in the streets?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least like put a cloak on or something. Hide
Yeah.
yourself.
That's
But
another issue I had with this section. Like that doesn't make sense. She's gonna be seen. She needs to do something to hide
She
herself.
needs to wear her baseball cap or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Get one of those masks on.
But it's fine. It's just a game. It's not real.
It's real life.
This is real. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
See,
Game
you
She's
couldn't
dead,
get
remember?
enough of that sword skateboarding.
Yeah.
I feel so much easier to do in town, and I have free control of the camera and everything. So
Then Rella shows in.
I was wondering when we'd actually meet her.
She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, they made her too important to not eventually talk to her.
for sure. I mean, we're gonna end up speaking to all these portrait characters, all the characters with artwork, right? So
Yeah.
sooner or later.
Yeah, social climbing. I agree, Rella.
Yeah, same. Honestly.
I hate selling myself for political gain.
I'm assuming she won't be a follower though, because we already have the cleric and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I think she's just gonna be a supportive
Friendly
person.
NPC.
Yeah. And actually, in terms of that, I don't think we're gonna be getting any more followers besides our next
Party members.
Our next party members.
Yeah, I'm still
based-
missing 3 on my list.
Oh,
I think he means
Of my
including
followers.
including Juno.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, we're only missing 2 archetypes. We're missing 2 party members, and well, what I assume are party members based on
missing
the
2
way-
people sitting in our fancy chairs.
Yeah.
the chairs and also the list of the followers.
As it
'cause
goes,
they-
seemed to go Gallica, active party members.
and
Everyone
then
else.
Everyone else, yeah. So
So we learn about what the curse does.
mm-hmm.
The magic draws from the caster.
Yep.
So not much we can do about it. We will just have to take out Louise.
Yeah, the formula is not
Which-
complete, so
Yeah, this is a jotted down from memory kind of thing.
mhm.
But since it draws from the caster, it makes me wonder if he just stops the curse, does that just like give him a huge buff? Considering that magic ain't being drawn away.
I mean,
You would
that would
think
kind of make
so.
sense, yeah.
It's a portion has to be constantly taken away to
Yeah.
make it go.
Yeah, and so everyone's a little little down because of the news that we can't do anything about the curse, and this also really drew me out. Like I'm being nitpicky, but this really drew me out of it as well because like everyone's and I can understand why they'd be kind of down and gloomy, but even still, I think everyone's been so positive. Like, yeah, we're gonna figure this out. If we hit a roadblock, we will work our way around it. And then all of a sudden, we hit a roadblock, a major one, to be fair. But they're like, we should just give up at this point.
I mean, we're already committed to becoming the king, and we might as well just do that. Things over, then kill him.
Well, I
just-
mean, they thought that they were there. They thought that it was
Yeah.
pretty well
Sure.
done, and then all of a
They-
sudden, oh, now we have to keep doing stuff.
I mean, one night of gloom and doom is fair enough. After going through that entire ship, just to
Right.
get the formula.
The crab patty formula?
Yes, that one.
We learn a little bit more about Nerys here.
He wants to learn how to fly.
He does, but not through magic.
He wants some wings. More wings, I mean.
Working wings.
Not just chicken wings.
Bagok.
And so I think that will happen. at
Yeah,
some
yeah.
point.
Yeah,
So we have an
after-
actual flying
Uh,
mechanic.
After we get enough of the relics,
It'll
probably.
probably be a plot point thing.
you think it'll be
We'll
plot
get
point? I couldn't decide whether I thought it would be plot point or part of his
His line.
his line. Yeah.
His follower.
Right.
Sub- Speaking
But-
of those, it's reading time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jenna couldn't sleep, and she's a new party member, so we always
Got
read
it.
with new people.
Gotta show her our book.
Book.
We don't sleep on her.
Mm-mm.
We stay awake for the whole reading.
Well, yeah, we had to stay awake for the pretty girl.
But we fell asleep with Calica.
That's true.
Yeah.
And in this little section of the book, at least the art, it's talking about entertainment because like you
Yeah, we
can
got the
see-
entertainer.
Well, right. You see someone painting, someone dancing, someone writing a book here. I really like how the book is talking about different ways of life and whatnot, like how we in the real world may view things, and it's still abstract to everyone else here.
They talk through the night.
They
That
did-
or our captain boy has just been sleep talking the whole time.
That's possible. We do like to sleep. Batlin!
It's time for our next
Yeah.
challenge. After only there are 20 candidates are left, because the rest have been
Luckily,
disqualified.
we are in the top 20, so we are
Which
safe.
I'm sorry, but he sure the Kraken was nice, but we brought a lady.
That's
That
true.
should have been that should have made us win.
Mm.
Yeah, well, it didn't.
Again, but maybe if we brought the actual whole baby head, drug that along with us.
I'd say that should work. I mean, and it's not a normal-sized head.
Yeah, it wasn't a head smaller than Gladel's.
Yeah.
But again, we didn't have to win, right? We're still progressing, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I'm not first, I'm last. I want to be winner.
well,
Might as well.
Winner.
as long as we win the race as a whole, that's the
Well,
main
and I
thing.
mean, really, the main goal was just to catch Luis's attention.
And
Yeah,
hurt
and-
Gordon.
Yeah.
We did that for sure. Like we are with him. Yeah, and so Katharina, we saw that she's dropping out of the race, but she's not dropped out officially. So it's really,
Yeah.
uh,
We're really
Yep.
19th.
we're in the top 19.
Yeah.
All right,
But it's
and we
going
already know
well.
the next leg because we saw them discussing it before. But now our candidates will learn.
But yeah.
Yeah, and Juna couldn't join because she had something important to
do.
attend to.
Just
Was-
said.
Mustari candidate.
I bet that's heavy.
Nah, it's good. Oh,
Oh,
turns out.
Whoa.
I found her. She's there. I really love this design for her. Like, it might seem silly, but I think it's fantastic.
I like the design. The hair, it definitely is a little much, but I mean, she's
Uh,
also going for the flair of it all, I guess.
She's going magical girl with it.
It
Mhm.
really is.
And she's preaching for sanctism. How dare she?
I mean, she has to appease both the
Why
church
aren't they
and
in our group? Come
because
he did.
they're already important enough. They don't need to join us.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah.
He should be standing out in the sun. We're sweating our balls off out here, and he's just sitting under the shade.
Yeah.
Focus.
No. I want to be a hater.
But Taylor
Mhm.
Swift is up on stage.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're going on a crusade.
You
Take
won't
out
want
any
to.
relics. Huh?
I was just repeating what Batlin was saying. You won't want to miss it.
I mean, Mustafari candidate's not wrong.
Yeah,
that's-
like
yeah.
so. In order to win the throne, you have to appease one
Sure.
religion by destroying another's. Like, I don't.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
It's not.
Yeah.
Like, we're not just dealing with race at this point. We're dealing with religion and
Culture.
You don't. Yeah, culture as a whole. And she changed, and you don't want to. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, then we're getting sent over to Luis.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Fidelio right here. He just says, "You've been inseparable. It's only been a night, and
It's
even
like-
then, and it's been maybe one afternoon.
And also,
If you had to go do
we're
her
her
thing,
chauffeur now.
yeah,
So-
naturally.
He just needs to shut up.
Stop being a hater, boy. Even though I love him being a hater, boy.
It's just because he's a simp.
I mean,
For sure.
probably. I mean, Funslinger would be jealous if we were all hanging out with Taylor Swift and he wasn't.
It's true.
Probably. I'd be really mad if you didn't invite me.
So Luis here is repeating, yeah, I'm gonna kill Forden, but we can't know the details yet. So
We need to go find ourselves a fancy pogo stick.
Yay.
something like that.
A dragon.
And yeah, he has other people looking for other relics.
things.
So if we don't succeed, it's not a big deal. I am wondering. So are we going to be using the relic we find for him as our own, or are we going to be going at a different relic, or are we going to do something?
I'm
off the
assuming
relic
it'll be a
last time?
situation where they're like, hey, you know what? We don't need this after all. You go ahead
You
and take it.
Maybe.
Well, even then, he probably have something cooler later.
Yeah.
And did it?
And that did it end?
Yeah. After that, we just go to the streets, and that's where
Okay.
I stopped. So
Where we drop off. Well, any predictions for this next arc?
Going to get bass.
Let's go
Like-
happen.
we're gonna fight a dragon.
Dragon.
Some of us for the first time. Some of us.
Yeah.
not.
We didn't fight the dragon in the mines.
I don't know that I have any specific predictions. Like I said, I don't know how it's gonna go. Are we gonna get the relic that he's sending us after? Are we gonna give it to him? Are we gonna get a different one? Or are we gonna do something completely off the wall like we did with the monster hunt? So,
Per-
or is it, I mean, it's gonna connect somehow if we do something off the wall, though, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know that I have anything specific. I do think our next party member might be Fidelio, or he might be our last one. Not Fidelio.
Basilio. Our golden
Um,
retriever boy.
I think he's gonna be a party member. I'm just getting those vibes. I
He
can't
seems
really
like a nice
explain it,
man.
but I think he's gonna get tired of his brother, and like retaliate against him. But I don't love the fact like Juna was
So
on
we get
was on
get 2 from
Luis'
Luis.
side. Yeah, which I guess she was only trying to ever fool him. She was never really with him, but even still, I don't know. I guess we'll see though. But that's kind of where I'm standing.
Garnet, you have any
I'm with him.
predictions?
I did, but my brain just turned off.
I predict some of these remaining followers quest lines. They're gonna get even darker and darker.
Yeah. Oh,
Agreed.
I did. I know. The Faker line is kind of messed up.
Hmm.
How far did you make on the Faker line, Garnet?
Well,
I'm on 4 on him
he's
right
not.
now.
He's not technically an orphan, but he's basically an orphan.
Don't spoil things. I'm only on rank 2, so I don't know how far you are.
Oh, it's.
It's a little much. It's a little screwy.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
not good.
Well, as far as my follower ranks, of course, Gallic is at 5.
Mhm.
Stroll's at 5. Hulkenberg's at 7. Heismay's at 7. Nuris is at 3. Maria is maxed out at 8. Katharina's at 4. Alonso's at 7. Barden's at
Alonso.
6. Brigida's at 7. And Moore is maxed out at 8.
Wow.
Nice.
Gallica's 5. Stroll's at 6. Hulkenberg's at 4. Heismay's at 4. Norris is at 3. Maria's at 6. Katharina's at 4. Alonso's at 4. Barden's at 4. Brigida's at 6. And Moore's at 5. And all my social stats are all at 3.
I don't have
Yeah.
mine pulled up.
My social stats are also all at 3. I didn't make a clear list of where I have everyone, but I do have. I'll just go through my notes in reverse. I have Brigida at 5, Barden at 5, Katharina at 4, Hulkenberg 6, Alonso 2, Norris 3. Moore is at 6. And everyone else is as I stated last time. So
Nice.
I just happened to remember to write them down before closing off the other morning when I was done playing.
yeah, I forgot to have
I know it.
write
Oh,
it down.
I do remember. I did get Stroll to 8.
Oh, okay, very nice.
I did remember that.
Yeah, I'm struggling to figure out how to get him above 6 or wherever it is.
You have to
like
do
it.
quests for him.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
find the person I have to talk to. I cannot find the person. So
So you need to go to the marketplace in the capital.
mhm.
He's pretty much facing where the cathedral is, I think.
I had the same problem. Actually,
and-
what I had to do was I had to go there during the day first thing. If it's
Actually,
not
no. The fishmonger was first, and then it was the second guy.
Okay, the
Yeah,
fishmonger.
I
very
can't find
first.
the fishmonger.
The very first thing you do when you wake up, go find him. Otherwise, 'cause
Okay.
it's a full day usage to do with all that.
Yeah, I've gone first thing. I cannot find who I'm
On the
looking
first
for,
line
so-
of market people, when you go
Ah.
there, you take a right, and then he'll be on that
Yeah.
little
Okay.
strip.
And once you're close to him, it'll
Gallica will let
automatically
you know.
it'll
I
automatically proc.
I have walked through the entire place and nothing's triggered, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong or what.
I don't
so.
know then.
Just make sure you don't go in the middle. Don't go in the middle of the market. Go to the very first,
I have walked up and down every single row, so
including the outside during the day.
so I'm not sure where I'm going wrong.
I
Like
don't know.
I spent a good probably 20 minutes just walking around
We-
the marketplace.
Trying to decide what you wanted to buy. I wanted some fish, but I don't see this fishmonger
I did the same thing.
anywhere.
I looked up why I couldn't find him, and then eventually I was like, wait a second. What if it's the nighttime that's the problem?
I go during the day, so I don't know. I'll get it figured out, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
Any other thoughts or predictions?
not for me.
No. Just when's our next deadline date?
Our next deadline date will be September 9th.
September 9th. All right, that's
Yeah.
not too far.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. So, you guys have anything else though?
No, not at that point.
Nope.
All right.
I have nothing to add.
Sounds good. Funslinger, you want to sign us out then?
Yeah. Thank you everybody for watching Gamer Pass. This was our second episode 4 for Metaphor ReFantazio. Thanks to Drymus Pack for that one.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Just go back and watch episode 3. You'll see it or hear it. Yeah,
You did
thank
it
you
for the
everybody.
engagement.
Just like, subscribe, click the bell for notifications, and comment. Leave any comments, like tell us where you're at if you're playing, or what you're thinking about the game so far.
And how to improve us.
Yeah, and anything that we could do to improve the experience. I mean, we're learning right now as we go. Had a few hiccups here and there, you know.
Actually,
But yeah, just thank you everybody. We really do appreciate anybody that watches.
For sure. All right. Have a good one.
goodbye.